I'm Reverend Renee T. Johnson, pastor of the Murchison Tabernacle Christian Methodist Episcopal Church. I grew up in this church and have known Dr. Philip Washington for many, many years. He is a great father, son, husband, grandfather, and a friend and ministry leader to many. For me, he has been a great encourager through my journey in ministry. He has served in ministry for over 40 years and has led by example. We're excited that he has offered himself to the episcopacy, leading by example to engage, empower, and enlarge. I believe that he will do a great job as episcopal leader of our Zion. Cast your vote for Reverend Dr. Philip D. Washington, an aspirant for Bishop, the 2022 General Conference.
Hello, my name is Yvonne Peters. I'm president of the St. Louis District Lay Ministry. I have known Dr. Philip Washington all of his life. He was a great young man growing up in the church here at Murchison Tabernacle. I am more like a mother to him, and I have known him to be a God-fearing young man. He started off in high school as a minister, and I have known him and his family all his life. I would like to ask you to cast your vote for Dr. Philip D. Washington as an aspirant for bishop at the General Conference 2022. God bless you, and thank you.
Hey Emma. Hi Yvonne, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great, girl.
Good. I heard Philip is running for bishop.
He is. He really is. Are you praying for him?
I am praying for him and even fasting for him.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
That's good.
What do you think about him running for bishop?
Oh, I think it's the right thing for him to do. And you know why, don't you? Because he grew up with you.
Oh yeah, I know about it. I know about Philip.
Yeah.
You go way back.
Way back. He's been in the church so long. He grew up and he was sitting on the first seat of the church every Sunday morning with his granddaddy, Pastor Washington, and they both went to sleep by the time the pastor
That's
started.
right, that's right. I so remember that.
And then I would ask him later on when he first started preaching, well, you don't even know anything about preaching. You and your granddaddy slept all the time on that first seat. He said, I did, but I was listening.
All right.
So,
and I remember when he was in high school when he answered the call for the ministry.
oh, yeah.
You remember?
I remember. Yes, he
I was
did.
quite excited about him at that time.
You were, and I was really questionable, but I knew he had the ability, but I was just scared. It was so early because my husband was a pastor, and I didn't know how that was going to work with him being a pastor also.
Right. Lester was a great example
Yes,
and
he
leadership
was.
for Philip.
He
It
was.
worked out very well.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And what do you think about his leadership ability?
Oh, I think he has it because he's pastored these churches, and I've gone to his churches. You know, Mom used to check around to see how their kids are doing.
Right.
So I've been to his churches. Every church he had to sit and observe and see how the membership was and how he was toward the membership. They just loved him, all of them, and
Right.
still do.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do you think he'll do as a bishop?
Oh, he would do fine as a bishop because he has experience as what the bishop does too, because he worked with two bishops, and he were like their right-hand persons, and they taught him a lot. And Bishop Stewart and Bishop Williams, they both worked with him, and he worked with them, and he learned a lot about being a bishop. And before their term, there was Bishop Isom, and Bishop Isom had him working with him, and he had him thinking he was a junior bishop. So
Right.
I think he knows,
Right.
and he's ready.
Yeah,
and
he's
he
ready.
know people, he loved people, and he worked with people. And we just taught them that you do what the Lord say do,
Right.
and how he say do it,
I'm so
and
proud.
love your people.
I am so proud of Philip.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm sure that he'd make a great bishop in our Zion.
Oh, great, Yvonne. Thank you.
All
And
right.
I know you mean that because if he wasn't nice, you would be beating him every day.
That's right. Every Sunday when he got out of hand,
Yes,
I was
yes.
there to put him back in line.
All right, thank you.
All righty.
The The Christian Methodist Episcopal Church is celebrating 150 years of ministry. We are excited about the future of the church, and we know that Reverend Dr. Philip G. Washington can take us to higher heights, leading by loving God's people, loving God's church, being the example to continue to engage, empower, and enlarge our great Zion. God bless you and keep you is my prayer.